What up, y'all? This is Roll Mr. Downtown Melo, and you're listening to the Entertainment Report on iHeartRadio, live from Dubai for Wednesday, June 22nd, 2022, delivering some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Raymelo, that's RAYMELO, on Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to the show anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Netflix is giving a glimpse of Stranger Things Season 4, Volume 2. The streaming service shared a trailer for the new episodes Tuesday. The preview shows 11, played by Millie Bobby Brown, and her friends prepare to fight Verkna, a malevolent and powerful being that has been terrorizing their home of Hawkins, Indiana. Winona Ryder, David Harbour, Finn Wolfhard, Gatna Matrezano, Kayla McLaughlin, Noah Schnapp, and Sadie Sink also star. Stranger Things is a sci-fi horror series that follows a group of friends as they experience supernatural events. Season 4, Volume 1 premiered in May, with Volume 2 to follow July 1st. Series creator Matt and Ross Duffer, aka the Duffer Brothers, told TV Line that Part 2 has a little bit of everything. Matt Duffer says it's extremely emotional, while also having the most action and spectacle we have ever had. Schnapp, who plays Will Byers, said on The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon last week that there are deaths and gore to come in Part 2. Part 2 will consist of 2 episodes, including a super... Netflix is giving a glimpse of the new film Purple Hearts. The streaming service shared a sneak preview of the romantic drama Friday on Tuesday. The teaser shows aspiring singer Cassie, played by Sofia Carson, perform a song via call from her husband Luke, played by Nicholas Galdesine, a U.S. Marine on deployment. Purple Hearts is based on the Tess Wakefield novel of the same name. The story follows Cassie and Luke, a couple who agreed to marry solely for military benefits. When tragedy strikes, the line between real and pretend begin to blur. Carson co-wrote and will perform the film's original track, in addition to serving as an executive producer. Purple Hearts is directed by Elizabeth Allen Rosenbaum, who also executive produced with Carson, Amy Bayer, Hugo Gunther, and Tim Hastam. That film premieres July 29th on Netflix. Carson is known for playing Eve in the Disney Channel's Descendants film series, and Ava Jahal on Pretty Little Liars, The Perfectionist. Gatlian played Prince Robert in the 2021 live-action Cinderella. 20th Century Studios announced Tuesday that Bob's Burger movie, now playing in theaters, will stream on Hulu on July 12th. The movie is based on Bob's Burger, animated comedy series about a burger restaurant run by the Belcher family, created by Lauren Bouchard, which has spanned 12 seasons. Bouchard co-wrote the film with Nora Smith and co-directed with Bernard Dearman. In the movie, Bob Belcher, played by H. John Benjamin, and his wife Linda Belcher, played by John Roberts, faced challenges in keeping the restaurant afloat over the summer, including a sinkhole that opens up right in front of their restaurant, a trailer shows. Their kids, Tina played by Dan Mintz, Louise played by Kristen Shaw, and Jean played by Eugene Mir, tried to help their parents save the restaurant. Larry Murphy, Kevin Kline, and Zach Galifianakis, Jordan Peele, and Nicole Byer also provide voices. The movie hit number 5 at the box office with $1.1 million, BoxOfficeMojo.com announced on Sunday. AMC renewed Dark Winds for its second season on Tuesday. Season 1 premieres on June 12th. Season 2 will consist of 6 episodes that will air on AMC and stream on AMC Plus next year. Dark Wind stars Zahn McClarnon as Tribal Police Lieutenant Joe Leaphorn, investigating crimes on the Navajo Nation Reservation in 1971. Leaphorn has a new deputy, Jim Cheat, played by Kiowa Gordon, on the case with him. The show is based on Tony Hildebrand's series of novels about Leaphorn and Lee, with Graham Rowland adapting. Robert Redford and George R.R. Martin are executive producers, along with McLaren, Ann Hillerman, Chris Erie, Vince Calandra, Vince Gerardis, and Tina Elmo. 2.2 million viewers watched the series premiere on Dark Winds, according to Nielsen, and the show became the #1 new series watched on AMC Plus since the streaming service debuted. The streaming service debut. Dark Winds has a 100% fresh rating on Rotten Tomatoes. Dark Winds work with the Navajo Nation and film at their Camel Rock studios and tribal lands in Tesco Pueblo and Catskills Pueblo, New Mexico. Dark Winds also stars Jessica Matin, Rainn Wilson, and Noah Emmerich. The upcoming Percy Jackson The Olympian series announced on Tuesday 3 guest stars, including Charlie Bushnell of the Disney Plus series Diary of a Future President, among others. The announcement read, "Attention campers," which was retweeted by Disney Plus, meeting more of our amazing guests on hashtag Percy Jackson The Olympians coming to Disney Plus. Bushnell will guest star as Luke Castellan. The thread of tweets announcing the stars' shows. The character is a Greek demigod, son of Hermes and May Castellan, and one of the main antagonists, according to a profile on the website of Rick Riordan, the author of the best-selling novel series that gave birth to the upcoming fantasy series on Disney+. Percy Jackson also announced Dior Goodjohn, Olivia Morton as other guest stars. Riordan announced earlier this year that Disney Plus greenlit the series after nearly 2 years in development. The story follows a 12-year-old demigod, Percy Jackson, who's the sky god Zeus is accused of stealing his master's lightning bolt. Jackson then must travel across America to find it and restore order to Olympus while coming to terms with the newfound supernatural powers. Earlier this month, other guest stars were announced, including Megan Mullany as Alecto, Jason Mantzoukas as Dionysus, Glenn Turman as Chiron, Virginia Skull as Sally Jackson, and Tim Sharp as Gabe Uglanio. In April, Disney Plus announced that Walker Scobell, 13, landed the lead role of Percy Jackson. Netflix is giving a glimpse of the new series Keep Breathing. The streaming service shared the first look photos for the limited series Tuesday, featuring Melissa Barrera. Barrera plays Liv, a New York lawyer whose plane crashes on the Canadian frontier. In one photo, Liv is seen in the wreckage of the plane, while another appears to show her attempting to summon help. Netflix tweeted, Barrera plays the lone survivor of a plane crash who must battle an unforgiving wilderness and her past personal trauma in order to stay alive. Jeff Wilbush, Austin Stowell, Juan Pablo Espinoza, and Florencia Lozano also star. Keep Breathing is directed by Rebecca Rodriguez and Maggie Keeley, who also serves as executive producer with co-showrunners Martin Giro and Brendan Gao. Disney Plus is giving a glimpse of the new special Lego Star Wars Summer Vacation. The streaming service shared a trailer for the animated special Tuesday. Lego Star Wars Summer Vacation takes place after the events of the 2019 film Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker. The special features the voices of Weird Al Yankovic, Yvette Nicole Brown, Kelly Marie Tran, Anthony Daniels, and Billy D. Williams. Yankovic voiced Vic Vankoff and recorded the original song Scarif Beach Party for the special. Lego Star Wars Summer Vacation follows Finn, played by Omar Miller, as he arranges a surprise vacation for his friends Ray, played by Helen Sadler, Poe, played by Jake Green, Rose, played by Tran, BB-9, R2-D2, and C-3PO, played by Anthony Daniels, aboard the Hylian, a luxurious galactic star cruiser. The trip goes awry when Finn is separated from the group. The official synopsis reads, while searching for his friends, he encounters 3 Force ghosts: Obi-Wan Kenobi, played by James Arnold Taylor, Anakin Skywalker, played by Matt Lanter, and Leia Organa, played by Shelby Young, who each share their own unexpected stories of vacations gone wrong, helping him to understand that holidays are about more than just having fun. The special is written and executive produced by David Shane, with Ken Cunningham as director. Disney Plus previously released the specials Lego Star Wars Holiday Special and Lego Star Wars Terrifying Tales. Lego Star Wars Summer Vacation will premiere August 5th on Disney Plus. A Los Angeles jury on Tuesday found Bill Cosby guilty of sexually assaulting a 16-year-old girl in 1975. The jury of 8 women and 4 men found Cosby, who was 84, liable for damages and awarded the plaintiff, Judy Huth, $500,000. Huth told a reporter after the verdict was delivered, "I feel vindicated." Huth filed a civil lawsuit in 2014, but civil suits were largely put on hold as prosecutors pursued a criminal case in Pennsylvania that resulted in a 2018 conviction on charges he drugged and sexually assaulted Andrea Constand. In the complaint, she said that she and a group of other girls met Cosby at a park where he was filming a movie. She said that Cosby invited the girls to join him at his tennis club, and from there invited them to a house where he served them multiple alcoholic drinks before taking them to the Playboy Mansion. Huth further said that Cosby knew how old she and her friends were and directed them to say that they were 19 if any of the Playboy bunnies asked their age. While in the mansion, Huth says that Cosby took her to the bedroom and sexually molested her. Jury deliberations were forced to restart Monday after the panel left the question of whether Cosby acted with malice, oppression, or fraud, which would trigger punitive damages unanswered by day's end on Friday. Jurors have reached a verdict on the 8 other questions on the second day of deliberations in Santa Monica Court, including whether Cosby sexually molested Huth, whether she was under 18, and whether Cosby had reason to know her age, among others. Cosby, who has denied all allegations of sexual assault, was released from prison last year after the Pennsylvania Supreme Court overruled his 2018 criminal conviction, feeling that there was a due process violation because Cosby had an agreement with the previous prosecutor that he wouldn't be charged in the case. Diana Ross, Tame Impala's official music video Turn Up the Sunshine for the Minions' The Rise of Gru soundtrack premiered on Tuesday. Motown, pop, and disco star Ross and Australian psychedelic rock band Tame Impala collaborated on the music video, featuring Minions in disco outfits, overalls, and jogging suits, dancing with the backdrop of hypnotizing animation. The single is part of the 1970 soundtrack for Minions, The Rise of Gru, from Grammy-winning producer Jack Antonoff, which will be out on July 1st along with the film. Antonoff also wrote Turn Up the Sunshine along with Kevin Park of Tame Impala, also on percussion, Patrick Berger and Sam Dew, who also perform as background vocalists. Other background vocalists include Evan Smith and Jagger Snow Ross. The film follows 12-year-old Gru in 1970s suburbia who is plotting to take over the world from his basement, according to the studio's film synopsis. It is a sequel to Minions and the 5th film in the Despicable Me franchise. Kim Kardashian says she was cautious when it came to introducing her boyfriend, actor and comedian Pete Davidson, to her kids. The 41-year-old television personality said in an interview Tuesday on Today that she consulted with therapists and waited 6 months before introducing Davidson to her 4 children. Kardashian shares daughters North, 9, and Chicago 4, and sons Saint 6 and Psalm 3 with her ex-husband, rapper and fashion designer Kanye West. On Today, Kardashian said she also sought advice from her sister Kourtney Kardashian, who has 3 kids with her ex-partner Scott Disick. Kardashian says, "Luckily I have a sister that has been through it all. We talked about it and I consulted with a few therapists and friends who have been through it. I definitely wanted to wait 6 months and that was the marker. I think it's different for everyone and different things work for different people, but you just have to do what feels right and try to be as respectful and cautious as possible." Kardashian and Davidson were first linked in October 2021 following Kardashian's appearance on Saturday Night Live. Kardashian said in an interview with Robin Roberts in April that she is very happy with the SNL star. CBS and the National Academy of Television Arts and Science announced Michael Bolton as a performer at the Daytime Emmy Awards on Tuesday. The awards will air Friday at 9 p.m. live on the East Coast and tape delayed for the West on CBS and Paramount+. Bolton will perform a new song called Beautiful World. Bolton will also perform during the In Memoriam segment, honoring those in the industry who died in the last year, but did not say which song will accompany the segment. The 2-time Grammy winner Bolton also runs Michael Bolton Charities, which has advocated for children and women at risk since 1993. His hit singles include How Am I Supposed to Live Without You, How Can We Be Lovers, and a cover of When a Man Loves a Woman. Kevin Frazier and Nichelle Turner host the Daytime Emmy Awards. Drew Barrymore, Jerry O'Connell, Krista Allen, and Dara Norville, and more will be presenters. Daytime soap operas Days of Our Lives, The Young and the Restless, The Bold and the Beautiful, and General Hospital lead the drama categories. LeVar Burton, John Anston, David Attenborough, and Judy Woodruff will receive Lifetime Achievement Awards. Rapper Kid Cudi announced on Tuesday his upcoming To the Moon World Tour from mid-August through November 22nd. The tour will go through 27 cities across North America, Asia, and Europe, beginning on August 16th in Vancouver, British Columbia, and ending in Milan, Italy on November 22nd. The tour will feature support from Don Toliver, Strick, Denzel Curry, and 070 Shake. The North American leg of the tour will wrap up on September 17th with the Moon Man's Landing Music Festival in his hometown of Cleveland, Ohio, before he heads out to Tokyo, Berlin, Amsterdam, Netherlands, London, Brussels, and Paris and Milan. The Cleveland Man's Landing Music Festival will feature Playboy Cardi, Haim, Pusha T, Mike Dean, Chip Todd Ripper, Bone Thugs and Harmony, and DJ Eva, among others. A pre-sale to the Moon's Man Landing Music Festival begins at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Cudi also recently released a new single, Do What I Want, for his upcoming animated music series, Intergalactic, about a young artist voiced by Cudi searching for love and success in New York. Cudi said on his Twitter page that the Intergalactic album and show will drop on Netflix September 30th. And finally, Weezer took to the stage on Jimmy Kimmel Live. The rock band performed the new song Records during Monday's episode of the ABC Late Night Show. Records appears on Weezer's EP SZNZ Summer, released on Tuesday. The EP also features the songs Lawn Chair, Blues Like Jazz, The Opposite of Me, What's the Good and Being Good, Cuomoville, and Thank You, and Good Night. SZNZ Summer follows the release of the EP NZNC Spring in March. The EP are part of a 4-part project based on the seasons. Weezer will promote its new music with the mini Broadway residency at Broadway's Theater in New York. The show begins September 13th. The group said in Instagram will be showcasing a different SZN over 5 nights at the Broadway Theater, as well as playing a unique set of Weezer classics. Weezer consists of Rivers Cuomo, Patrick Wilson, Brian Bell, and Scott Schreiner. And as your entertainment report for Wednesday, June 22nd, 2022, I'm your host, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo. I'll be back tomorrow to deliver some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo, that's RAYMELO, on Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to this episode or any previous episodes of The Entertainment Report anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Good night, and God bless you all.